So we're finally at the end of Route 11 here. We're going to go inside of this building. It's one of these stations. Fortunately, this guard isn't really thirsty or anything. He tells you that there's a name raider in Lavender Town, but we can't really go there just yet. Upstairs here, we'll find some binoculars and some stuff talking about the rock tunnel. This guy, he's looking for a Lickitung, and he wants to trade you a Dug Trio for one. But that's a horrible trade, because you can catch Dug Trios pretty, fairly alright. Anyway, this guy, if you've seen at least, or if you've caught at least 30 kinds of Pokemon, that means 30 Pokemon caught, registered on your Pokedex, he'll give you the item finder, which helps you somewhat in finding items. It's pretty useless in this version, though. A sleeping Pokemon blocks the way. Whoa, it's a huge Snorlax! Pikachu seems excited by it. Wants to jump on it. You can find a hidden Hyper Potion here. I think I sort of found that by accident, really. But, yeah, anyway. Healed up my Pokemon. Now I'm gonna check out the Diglett's Cave. That's that little cave I kind of passed by on the way to Route 11. And, check it out. What a surprise. Diglett's dug this long tunnel. Now, if you just have, like, Pikachu, I recommend staying away from here for right now. But if you have any water or grass-type Pokemon, or Pokemon that can use either of those types of moves, you will have some fun with these Digletts, okay? Water Gun, even just a wimpy Water Gun on a non-water type Pokemon, like Pippi here, does a pretty good amount of damage. Anything on a water or grass type Pokemon will do probably enough to knock it out in one hit, which makes it a great training spot for either of those Pokemon. I just caught that Diglett there because, again, Diglett is another really nice Pokemon to use. It's not very good defensively, but it has pretty good attack power. What to name this one? I'll name it Whack-A-Mole, because I can't think of anything more appropriate. I'm gonna run through here really quick, speed this up. Sounds pretty awesome. There's a chance you can run into like a level 27 or 30 Dug Trio down here, but it's pretty rare. I think like 1% for the 30 and 4% for the level 27 or something like that. I don't remember. It's less than 5%, so you're not going to run into it too often. But you have to be careful because that means sometimes you won't be able to run against it, and it's pretty strong. These Digletts work great against the next gym leader too. Preferably Dug Trio if you can get one, or if you can evolve yours by then. But it's a good Pokemon to invest a little bit of time into. Okay, as you can see, I'm getting quite a bit of experience here. Just knocking these things out. I've reached level 23, which is pretty nice. Okay, we're finally at the end of the tunnel. Nothing really to find over there. I went to Rock Tunnel, but it's dark and scary. If Pokemon's Flash could light it up. Oh, if it could light it up. If only. So now we're over here. We're actually back on Route 2, remember? All the way back there. You saw this place you couldn't get to. We're just south of Pewter City. This is a good way to get back to Pewter City, but only if you can use Cut outside of battle, which we cannot yet, because we need to do that still. We also can't continue on this side of the route until we get that. We can still use moves like Cut. Oh, hint, hint! I'm looking for Clefairy. Want to trade one for Mr. Mime? Oh, that's a tempting offer, you know. But I think, well, actually, I guess Pikachu wouldn't be too heartbroken. But I would. Because Clefairy's almost going to evolve. That's right, I'm set on that. Only one more level and it learns the last move I want to teach it. So let's get through here really quick. No Digletts out today. Didn't even need to speed it up or anything. Actually, let's take this one on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about with these Digletts, except they're good for training against. Well, let's just see. What kind of moves does it learn? I'll take a look really quick here. Never hurts to know. They're all over the place, aren't they? Okay, yeah, it learns Dig, which is pretty nice at level 19. And other than that, Sand Attack 24 if you're interested. It evolves at level 26 into Dug Trio, and then it doesn't learn Earthquake for a while, but Dig will probably be just as effective until then. It still has an attack power of 100, which is pretty good. It's the same as Earthquake. Since I'm assuming if you're playing this, you're not going to be playing it competitively right now. Yeah, I don't know. It's very fast. It has okay attack. It obviously doesn't have that cool ability like it would in any of the Ruby, Sapphire, and On generations, you know, like Diamond and Pearl. It can be really good for trapping them. But not so much anymore. Okay, here we go. Now Pippi reached level 24, which is really good because that makes it learn Minimize, which is a pretty nice move to have. I kind of like those evasion moves earlier in these early generations. You know, they can really make a lot of fights that would have been really hard a lot easier. Especially because there's not so many moves back in this generation. Pokemon can't learn things the way they can in the newer games. So you gotta keep that in mind when you're considering what moves to give your Pokemon. There's not a lot of variety. Alright, so I just healed up my Pokemon, and I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm finally going to evolve my Clefairy into a Clefable. So to do that, I'll just use one of the Moonstones I picked up in Mount Moon, or along the way, and it's going to evolve into an even bigger looking Clefairy. Now, just so you know, the only other moves it could learn is Metronome at level 31, Defense Curl at 39, and Light Screen at 48. Other than that, it's learned everything. But it's much more powerful. Look at those stats. That's pretty darn well-rounded. 48 attack. It has almost as much attack as Mankey there. Not to mention great special. Pretty decent. I should have done that earlier, but I don't know. I like Minimize. Since I'm probably going to be using a lot of TMs on Clefairy, to be honest. I mean, Clefable now. Gosh, I have to redraw that drawing on the side. I'll do that later. Probably after they've all evolved. Except for Pikachu. So I guess mainly just Mankey. I gotta buy some more Pokeballs. Because why not, right? Actually, I don't know. I don't want to waste too much money on it. I pretty much have my team. But I'll pick up a few more right now. I don't need them. I'm not going to be catching anything for a little bit. So I'm going to be using TM11 Bubble Beam on my Clefable here. Because Bubble Beam is much better than Water Gun. And I should have done this before going into the Diglett's Cave. I'm so unintelligent. But, oh well. Now I have it. And it'll come in handy. So yeah, next episode. We go on a boat.